What is going on, everybody? It is CGM here, and today I have a review for you of Monday Night Raw for September 14th, 2015. Let's get straight into the review, guys, with The Authority. Now, The Authority, guys, you know how they like to play their little games. You know how they're kind of evil. Well, actually, they are evil. But they actually had some good news tonight. So, for the first time ever in WWE history, Sting, the Icon, the Vigilante, would be fighting against the Big Show on Monday Night Raw. Now, guys, this was a great announcement and a great match for later on. Just foreshadowing there. Let's get straight into the next segment with The New Day fighting the primetime players for the tag team titles. Now, the match was pretty decent, guys. Titus ended up breaking Xavier Woods' trumpet during the match, which I thought was pretty dumb because we all love Xavier Woods' trumpet. Big E and Coffee ended up teaming up on Titus to retain the tag team titles. Now, the match was fairly decent, you know. I'd give it a 3-star rating out of 5. What happened was Dudley's came out after him. They were doing save the tables, break the tables, chants and stuff. It was crazy, guys. But yeah, that was my look at the match. So next up we have Seth Rollins. So he was backstage talking to the Authority, and he was like, yo, you got Sting fighting somebody tonight, right? So I don't have to really worry about him at Night of Champions. Well, you still do, Seth. But I have to still worry about Sheamus and Cena. So what are you guys going to do about them? What happened was they ended up booking for later that night John Cena versus Sheamus in a match. Guys, this was a pretty decent backstage promo thing. And next up we have Charlotte and Ric Flair. Woo! Anyway, guys, what happened was Renee Young was interviewing them backstage to talk about the upcoming Divas title match for later that night. Ric Flair and Charlotte were basically talking about how she won the NXT Women's Championship, and now she's ready to win the Divas Championship. Let's go straight to the next segment, guys, with Paige versus Sasha Banks. Now, guys, the match was okay. It was your typical match. It was very short. Sasha ended up winning by doing the bank statement, which, if you guys don't know, that's her submission move finisher thing. I'd give the match 2.5 stars, 2.5. I know what we can see better from these two, but obviously it's not their fault. It's WWE scripting, basically with every superstar out there, guys. But people like Eva Marie, they just suck, plain out suck. There's nothing we can really do about her. Sorry. But sorry to all you, her fans out there. But next segment we have is Miz TV and the Wyatts. So the Wyatts were invited to Miz TV. Basically, the Wyatts and the Miz argued. One thing to know is that when the Miz was talking to the Wyatts about the card, or how about their tag team match, he said something about that the match was going to be at Hell in a Cell. But this guy in the crowd, he was hilarious. He screamed, "It's a Night of Champions!" So, he screwed up. Roman and Dean ended up coming out. Roman was saying how they found a partner, but it wasn't confirmed who exactly the partner was, guys. Some rumors are The Rock, The Undertaker, Eric Rowan, and Kane. Those are just a few rumors, guys. Now, I'm thinking there's a high possibility of it being Eric Rowan, but let's get straight on to the next segment right here. And by the way, Roman had a very good promo for his standards. Next up, we have Cena v. Sheamus. Now, the match is very good, These two are both great competitors in the ring. It was a pretty good back-and-forth contest, guys. A lot of finishers and signatures were performed, such as the AA, the STF, and the Cloverleaf. I don't remember the Bro Kick being used, but I think it might have been. So what happened, guys, was Cena ended up winning the match by doing the AA to Sheamus. That Cena's stupid face right there on the screen. I thought the match was good, pretty decent. I'd give it 4.5 stars. Now, what ended up happening, guys, was Cena was doing some crazy maneuvers, kind of like what we saw at Money in the Bank 2011, I believe it was, with CM Punk versus Cena for the WWE Championship, where they were doing AAs and STF and friggin' GTS, and they were just going one moved into the another into another, which I like. Next up, we have a promo. Ryback came out to do a promo about Kevin Owens. So, you know, Kevin Owens, being the guy that he is, came out and he confronted Ryback. He was talking about the book Secret that Ryback thought was very inspirational. A few months ago, he talked about it on Raw, and you know, it was kind of a book that got him through like injuries and stuff. He basically said it was garbage. Kevin Owens said that, and he crumbled up the page and threw it at Ryback during the thing. And he ended up kicking the book, too. I thought sorry, guys. I thought the promo was pretty decent, pretty well done. Kevin Owens is a very good speaker, and Ryback, you know, he's not bad, but he's not that good. Kevin Owens versus Ryback was confirmed for Night of Champions for the IC title, which I think KO will win that. But anyway, to our next segment, we have Lucha, and Neville, and Stardust in the Ascension. So they all came out and basically had a giant brawl, and then the Ascension ended up dragging Stardust out of the area, and Neville and Lucha Dragons were left standing tall. Now, guys, I'm thinking that we're going to see Stardust in the Ascension versus Neville and the Lucha Dragons for Night of Champions, which should be a pretty good match, if I do say so myself. Next up, we have the Divas title match, Charlotte versus Nikki Bella. Now, what happened, guys, was, the match was pretty good. Out-of-ring action was happening. For example, Charlotte ended up getting hit on the ring apron by Nikki, just like kind of like what we saw when Kevin Owens got Sami Zayn and hit him on the ring apron. Charlotte ended up pinning a Brie Bella because, you know, twin magic, all that garbage. Stephanie McMahon came out and settled things. She said that Nikki should keep her title because Brie Bella made Charlotte win via disqualification. Now, Charlotte was granted a match after for Night of Champions in a winner-takes-all match, which means no matter what, disqualification, screwed-up finish, anything, we are going to see Charlotte become champion or Nikki retain. Next up, we have Cesaro versus Rusev. Now, guys, you know all the Ziggler, Rusev, Summer Rae, Lana crap has been going on, so you know we're gonna see some of that in here. Oh, and by the way, guys, the Divas match for Charlotte versus Nikki, I thought 4 stars. It was a good match. This match was okay. Ziggler ended up coming out to give Summer Rae a gift, which seems kind of weird. Then Ziggler distracted Rusev, and Cesaro pinned him for the victory. Ziggler then superkicked Rusev. The match was pretty decent. I'd give it 2.5 stars. Next up, we saw the Vigilante, the Icon Sting fighting the Big Show. It started off as a very good match, guys. It was some pretty good back and forth action. We had Sting DDTing Big Show choke slamming Sting, you know. It was all crazy and all you know what broke loose. Then Rollins came out and started beating on Sting for a DQ finish. Then Cena came out to beat up on the Big Show. Then the Authority announced that Big Show versus Rollins versus Cena versus... Well, sorry guys. It was a tag team match, and it was Cena and Sting versus Rollins and Big Show. Sorry for this crappy quality. But that match was very good and ended up by Cena doing the AA to the Big Show, followed by Sting doing the Scorpion Death Drop, and then winning via the Scorpion Death Lock to Seth Rollins. Sting and Cena both won by way of submission. The match was amazing, guys. I did enjoy it. I'd give it a solid 5 out of 5 stars. One definitely that you should check out, because it had so many good moments. Now, guys, that was my review of the season premiere of Monday Night Raw. If you liked this review and you want me to do more, please like, subscribe, and be sure to comment. Let me know what you want to see. Overall, I'd give this whole show as a whole I'd give it 4.5 stars. There were some great moments, some crappy moments, you know, but that's how Raw is. Now, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to do all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out! Woo!